One of the messiest divorces after the Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie divorce, easily one of the worst splits in Hollywood, and the center of everyone's attention, the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case is on fire. In the middle of it all, this one stupid little mistake made by Amber's lawyer messed things up big time. What did he say that wrecked the whole case for Amber? What's the direction of the case now? So many questions and so much curiosity. Let's get started. So, first of all, most of you might know that Johnny Depp has sued his ex-wife, Amber Heard, for $50 million. Apparently, their relationship was like a volcano ready to burst, and even after it was done bursting, there were several rumors and allegations ready to be verified. It all happened when the Aquaman star Amber Heard mentioned in an interview that she was the victim of domestic violence during the time when she was married to Johnny Depp. The news mentioned in the Washington Post spread like wildfire, and needless to say, the entire media's attention was directed toward the ex-couple. Ever since the trial began, it has taken quite a number of twists and turns, but nothing prepared us for the time when we heard the rumor that Elaine Bredehoff, the lead attorney of Amber Heard, has resigned. The rumors started spreading soon after the actress was caught lying about the fact that she used to cover the bruises inflicted by Johnny's abuse with makeup. And who was the one who exposed the lie? None other than Milani. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most classic and trustworthy brands in the cosmetic industry, the TikTok page of Milani publicly played its part in the Depp and Heard trial. Quite surprisingly, the brand posted on their TikTok page how the makeup product that Heard claimed to use to hide her bruises wasn't released during the time when she and Johnny were married. The lie didn't only mess up the case for Amber, but it also helped Milani gain a lot of traction, and the concealer that Amber Heard claimed to use to hide her bruises is once again popular among the masses now. Not only that, but the way Amber's lawyers presented the case, it almost feels like they're doing it on purpose. The people on Twitter have a lot of opinions and reactions to every single proceeding. A user tweeted, "I love how Rottenness said that Amber throwing objects at Johnny Depp is not assault, but Sean Bett said actually it is." And Rottenbottom had nothing to say. Where did Amber Heard get her lawyers from? The discount rack? And what's even more interesting is the fact that before Amber Heard's team started to present their case in front of the jury, their first move was to request the jury that they dismiss Johnny Depp's defamation case against her. After Depp sued her for $50 million, as a response, Amber countersued her ex-husband for $100 million. On Tuesday, an attorney for Heard requested the jury to strike the evidence presented by the team of Johnny Depp. J. Benjamin Rottenborn presented the argument that the Pirates of the Caribbean star's team hasn't provided sufficient evidence to prove that his client has defamed the star with her 2018 essay that was published in the Washington Post. Mr. Depp cannot meet the burden of proof on this. He hasn't introduced any evidence, and there cannot be a reasonable inference drawn that would permit a jury to find that he has proven that Miss Heard wrote the words with actual malice. Now, we all know that Johnny Depp has gained the likes and support of the general public, and a lot of people have already declared him innocent and Amber guilty, but the judges are still looking at the case. As a response to the attorney of Amber Heard, Depp's lawyer strongly opposed the request for dismissal. Benjamin Chew argued that his client has provided multiple credible witnesses, documents, and authentic tape recordings. Not only did Johnny satisfy all the requisite elements of his claim for defamation, including actual malice, but he also went the extra mile of showing that the Aquaman star physically abused him. Taking quite a dramatic turn, the attorney asserted skillfully in the courtroom,
"She's the abuser in this courtroom,"
while referring to Miss Heard. Again, if we take a look without any bias, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory star has presented two witnesses to support his stance. One of them is a nurse who once treated Amber Heard, and the other is a forensic accountant, and both of them respectfully described their experiences while dealing with the injuries allegedly inflicted by Amber Heard. And here's the plot twist, ladies and gentlemen. The loss wasn't only physical, it was financial as well, and the Pirates of the Caribbean star had to pay up for it. Furthermore, to prove their point that Johnny had alcohol issues and wasn't stable enough to do a lot of things, the lawyers of Amber Heard cross-checked and confirmed from Depp. They asked him whether his problematic behavior was the reason why he was separated from the future editions of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies after the last one, Dead Men Tell No Tales. After questioning the ex-husband of Amber Heard, they gained the statement that Depp wouldn't go back to the franchise even if Disney paid him $300 million or more. Heard's lawyers used that statement to their benefit, and further poked into how that clash was somehow related to the problematic behavior of Johnny Depp, and the same problematic behavior was the reason behind his client, Miss Heard, being abused. And to interrogate further how Amber Heard's essay in the Washington Post, where she revealed that Depp domestically abused her, had affected Johnny's career, the lawyers pulled up the facts and stats and started to confirm every single one from Depp. They asked the Edward Scissorhands star whether the $22.5 million deal for the 6th edition of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie had been called off after Amber had published her essay in the Washington Post. And it turns out, that actually happened. Not only was the article published by Heard the reason behind several deals being called off, but there were several incidents where Johnny was paid a lot less than usual because of it. Before she published the essay, Depp was getting paid almost $23 million for the 6th edition of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. But after the article was published, Johnny suffered a huge career loss, and a financial blow was also waiting for him. One of the most legendary actors in Hollywood, Depp, was paid $8 million for City of Lies in 2017. Murder on the Orient Express was considered a done deal for just $10 million, and the 2019 indie, Waiting for the Barbarians, was only $1 million. Can you imagine that? An A-list celebrity, an absolute artistic genius who has made evergreen movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Edward Scissorhands, etc., was being paid only $1 million for a movie? Of course, the essay published by Heard did a lot of damage to his reputation as an actor and as a person, and the exceptionally light paychecks were proof of that. Again, it is a good thing that it is hard for an abuser to get work in the film industry, but the drawback of it is that it will be hard for someone to get a job in the film industry even if they are wrongfully accused of abuse. Still, there are several instances where alleged and proven accusers are being honored and invited to award shows and are still getting their not-so-light paychecks. Still, the odds seem to be in Johnny's favor, as we can see several examples of the lawyers of Amber Heard messing up the case and making it harder for her to win. How? It's an unsaid fact that when you are presenting a case as high-profile as the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, you're supposed to be well-composed, well-prepared, and fluent. But maybe Heard's lawyer didn't get the memo and ended up making a fool out of himself. During cross-examination, the lawyer asked the house manager of Johnny Depp,
"You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?"
Now, for those who don't know, this slip-up is a major jaw-dropping moment, because that's the same person who was accusing Johnny Depp of being guilty. It's like he objected to his own question and made a clown of himself in front of the jury, the audience, the legal team, and Johnny Depp himself. The slightly baffled and confused lawyer then realized that he had objected to his own question after the house manager mentioned that a doctor visited to treat his injured finger of Johnny Depp. Now, the most amusing part is that even the judge wasn't prepared for this tiny mess-up. As we mentioned earlier, that this case is extremely high profile, so everyone was expecting fluency, professionalism, composition, and of course, confidence. So the judge, Penny Azkarate, was also very surprised and confused.
Hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Okay.
Then he realized that it was a mistake and added a call for further questions. Again, small mess-ups like this might be fun for giggles in the courtroom, but the case needs to reach an end and a decision needs to be made. Whether it's Depp or Heard, whoever is guilty has to suffer the consequences of their actions. With that being said, that was all for today's video. Click on one of the 2 videos on screen right now.